Thank everybody for being here and allowing us to move that date again so Marty and I could be with our son. Starting on the roll call. Marty? Ray? Linda is not. Gary? No. Me? And Kitty is here as Linda's deputy. Dawn, sorry. First thing up is what is that?
May 21st, 2025 special meeting minutes.
Oh, I wrote over it. So special meeting minutes we need to approve. May 21, 2025. Need a motion for that. By Gary. Supported by Ray. Roll call vote. Marty?
Yes.
Ray? Gary? And I vote yes. Motion approved. So approve bills and claims from the DRB General Fund from May 1st to May 31st, 2025 for a total of $22,126.66. Need a motion for that. By Gary. Supported by Marty. Roll call vote. Marty.
Yes.
Ray. Gary. Yes. Approval bills and claims for CSB General Fund from May 1st to May 31st for a total of $1,433.13. Very good. Supported by Gary. Roll call Marty.
Yes.
Ray. Gary. I vote yes. Approved. Approval bill and claims of the SDS O&M Fund from May 1st to May 31st, 2025, total $11,700.81. Motion. Gary. Support.
Marty.
Roll call vote. Marty. Ray. Gary. Approval of bills and claims to the SDS Grant Fund account from May 1st to May 31st, 2025 had 0 transactions. Got 0 on it, we still have to do it.
I don't know. I think it's just move that. We went over it.
Okay. Motion by Ray. And supported. Roll call Marty.
Yes.
Ray. Gary. Yes. Approval bills and claims for the fire department, May 1 to May 31st, 2025, totaling $2,889.43. Motion by Gary, supported by Gary. Roll call Marty. Ray. Gary. Yes. No bills pending. Due or from the general fund. No bills claims pending due or from the SDS operations and maintenance. No bills and claims pending due or from fire department.
No way.
Fire department? No, I'm just kidding. We'll do a report. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. We had 2 million gallons come down in the month of May. Last year we had 2.9. It's a little lower than normal. We've had 1.9 a few years ago, and then we've had as high as 8 million in the month of May. This last month was 2, so below normal. You can see we had a dry month of May. We had our last spring discharge the first week in June, so we are all done for the spring and ready for summer at the lagoons. All went well. Samples and everything went well. We went to replace that 4-foot valve on cell 3. We were able to get it on, but it still doesn't want to turn. So we took the valve off, and you can turn the valve by hand, but when you put it back together, it doesn't want to turn. So we're thinking that there's something stuck or rusted up, but there's something in the valve body itself. We're going to have that walkthrough with UP Engineering on Friday. Are you going to come to that, Mike?
If it rains tomorrow, I can. I have to pave a highway on that road that washed out up in Scanny.
Because Rick is going to do that walkthrough on Friday with Josh, and I talked to him today, and he was thinking of coming down to the lagoon on Friday once he's in town to see what our next step is.
You're at 9 a.m. on that?
9 a.m. at the mall, we're meeting Josh for the walkthrough, and then I'm thinking that's going to take a couple hours, and then after that, go down to the lagoon and check things out.
Yeah, if the weather's nice, I will be there, but if you could be mine, that'd be great.
I think the thing to do is probably take it off. I think there's like 15 bolts that hold it on. Take it off and see what we have. See if there's something stuck in it or something needs to be freed up. Actually, maybe haul it out, and if it needs to be replaced, then that's what we'll have to do. I talked to Jack, the guy that was down in the hole taking it apart. He says he's seen valves like that before. So I think whatever it is, we can get it unstuck or replace it. I didn't get the numbers. Other than that, yeah, the lagoons are all set to go for summer, and Dan worked at that generator lift station and he was able to get it going. He unplugged the heating core with it, and it started. So he's going to do some more looking at it. Maybe there's something just with the heating core or something was hot. So Brian from the one that works on those generators hasn't contacted me for coming up. So maybe buy us a little extra time to see exactly what's going on.
Well, on the old one on Aspen is the one, right, that we also want to look at. That's got a hole in a muffler.
Yep.
That one is propane powered. That is driving the struggle bus to start at times. When we're just looking at it, we're thinking that maybe it just has some diaphragm issues that went out with propane. Yeah. That's why in the future, with that same gentleman, if he does it, right, he hasn't even answered that question.
I don't think he'll work on propane, but he might.
They're only propane powered.
Right. Yeah. Do you think it's time to upgrade to a diesel there? You know, those would be questions to ask. You know, we'll see if we can get this one going first. I mean, I don't think we want to spend $10 grand on the generator.
Well, it depends on what you're going to invest in, something that's a dinosaur.
Right.
But yes, we just did do the one. And maybe that'd be a question for Josh. If there is any money left in that whole process that we did through this big deal, if there was something where we could just put something towards getting rid of that propane-powered dinosaur, instead of spending $2,000 on something that's, how old is it, 30 years?
It's been here ever since I have. I've been around since like 03.
Because that's our oldest one, right?
Yeah.
And that is the only propane-powered one?
Correct.
Maybe that's a question for Josh to see if we could maybe have a little bit of money that we could look at updating that one.
Yeah. Okay.
But even at the same time, to do that, it takes months to get them. So, yeah, cross that bridge, I guess, with everybody, with what it takes to, one, keep it going, and especially at this age, if it's going to continue to nickel and dime us, or move forward into the newer diesel stuff would be nice. But
for the most part, it's been trouble-free. You know, the years I've been around, just little things here and there, battery, you know, a few little things here and there, but uses. So maybe it's something simple.
Well, I mean, even to weigh the options, to run the propane, the stuff that runs in the tanks and things like that, if you did switch to diesel, it's a lot less moving parts.
I'll talk to Josh when I see him on Friday, see if there's any money left over, and I can talk to Brian to see who's the technician for something like that. Maybe he does work on it, I don't know. It's a good question to ask.
You know, maybe it's even just as simple as a propane company. We'll see.
Okay, that sounds good. Other than that, yeah, we got that walkthrough, 9 a.m. to review the project and to finalize it. I think everything looks good. The grass is looking nice. These look pretty good, I think. I haven't heard any complaints.
Yeah, I thought everything went well. You guys have been doing good, especially with new people on board, getting the equipment on about, and things being done quicker, too.
Yeah, I think things are in a good direction. All right, that's all I have. Right, thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.
Fire department.
Well, not much, it's been quiet, thankfully. We're having free hot dogs and stuff on Fifth, active 1 to 3. So, that's all I got. We're quiet there.
Okay.
Looking for new members.
Thank you, Dan. Zoning administrator. Yeah, fire away.
We have 14 open issues. I made contact with the individuals associated with all 14. As of Monday, we have 4 apps in the office for payment, and I did my first site visit today. The next one visit is set up for Monday, and I think I have 3 of the 14 open issues that they're pushing the project next one. Really remote, so really focused on.
Okay.
That's what I
Nice. Good to have you here.
Have you, checked into the liquor license as well?
Not at all. I haven't looked at anything yet.
We're going on a year. Not you, I'm
No,
just
I-
saying,
no,
we
no,
as
no.
a general are going on a
I
year.
get it. It's the, you're not gonna talk. The website's tough, man.
I got it.
I tried to go on there, I'm gonna have to talk to someone.
I can see if I can, everyone I've talked to has been very kind and given me resources. I'll see what I can do.
And I'll talk to whomever, but I tried the website, it's just tough.
That's what Mike just said the other day, he was on a website, he said, why does he make these so hard? And I'm like,
It's a pretty simple thing.
thank you.
Assessors, Luann Company.
I've seen most everybody here. I'm the Luann that's here, I'm here, your assessor. We're real proud of our Township passed their audit. We do need a July board of review. I sent letters to all the board of review members, and I can see where the training is at. It's the first class is going to be in July.
Nice.
Audit.
Okay.
So,
You're looking at me, what am I supposed to be writing? I'm still writing down the zoning stuff. So, the board of review,
we do need a July board of review.
Oh, okay.
It has to be somewhere in that week of July 21st.
don't you usually come here?
Yeah.
And that's when you guys have everything spread out and,
Oh no, this is July and December only to fix clerical errors, neutral mistakes, and facts. People, it's a public meeting, they can come, but they can't just balance. That's only the July meeting.
okay, so board of review, you're meeting with in July, but in July and December, that's when you come to assess any errors?
To fix errors. Fix errors.
Fix.
Two times a year.
Can entertain
Mistakes on whose part? Yours or?
I have 10 of those. Okay, and so are you requesting a time with me, or do you plan that with the board of review?
I haven't heard back from what are their schedules. So, that's how you usually reach out. Everybody's schedules you and what's a good day, what's a bad day, and just have to schedule all the townships.
Okay. I don't know if they have keys, but generally, right now, someone's always in the office on Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays.
And I do that.
And I think everybody does.
Less than a half hour. It's not none of the 6 hour sessions. Yeah, we did, well, that's what we did with one thing that's in there. So now we're back with this audit, huge audit. We've been working on this for 2.5, 3 years. We gotta get up to speed on our field work. And I am your assessor of record, but Terry's getting an assessor's license. He is very knowledgeable on this PA system.
The audit, the AMR review audit is planned for 5 years, every 5 years. But they can come in at any time to make sure that everything that they're looking for is up to snuff. Like building a review, recent, or other questions. So,
Are you guys involved with the master plan as well? No? Why not?
but we're pretty tied up with updating and assessing.
Okay.
So it's pretty.
You were never asked to?
Well, I am the zoning board administrator in the other townships. I think just was the previous assessor, so I have you up to speed on zoning.
So remember, I'm like a 5-year-old.
Why is that the first I ever heard of that?
What's that?
You were zoning administrator.
Oh, yeah, down in sitting on the county. That's the whole county.
You got added on to the assessor's rule because the old assessor did, so when she put it on, we got rewarded with that job too.
That's right.
But I'd like to continue that 660 report that we got. Like, Lynn introduced me as Terry Patterson, she was correct. And I helped her with assessing for the commission. I mostly do the updates, driving the drivers, making sure everything's on the card correctly. Barn is torn down and still on the card. But for the report that, the AMAR report that we had 15 questions that we had to answer. We got a copy of this report card that they gave us from our review person. These 15 questions all had to answer yes. If we had 4 of the last 12, we would have to do a corrective action plan. If we missed one of the first 3, we would have to do a corrective action plan. Marty and Mike did a good job of snapping these things together in the midst of turning, the board, how the board turnover and doing this review and everything. We got all this stuff to me on time so we could get it in and pass. I'm real proud of us, the whole board and Luann getting it all together. What we didn't pass on was the online access to assessing records. The state has made a law and made it an requirement that if you have broadband access, you have to put your assessing records online. So,
Isn't that radio? Broadband, isn't that radio?
broadband is
Internet.
internet.
Oh, really?
Fiber optic.
So there's so much information in the assessing ESNAs, the family software that we use. They want others to have access to that. Through your website.
Okay. Yeah. You hear this?
Our land value tables, and our poverty exemption guidelines, and
Has to be accessible via township website or
Yes.
county website or
either
both?
or, either or.
Because we don't even have our website done yet.
Yeah, it's almost done. You can go up any time.
That's nice.
Is this gonna be a link to these reports?
Well, it's not, yeah, we can give you a PDF and bring it on like a photograph right in there. And
This
then,
is law.
yeah, it's law. You have to be working on
It's a good thing we started it when we did.
it.
Okay.
So as we're working on it, I think that, they actually said, all you gotta do is pass 12 of the last 15 or whatever that was, and everybody was going, well, we're just gonna flunk number 8. It's called good, but you just can't flunk it.
Just something on that. What did you say that it had to be?
Yeah, I'm
What, was
gonna
the
ask this.
what had to be accessible?
All assessing records.
Accessible.
All assessing records.
So, to have a one website or,
Somebody taught us to
Assessing?
work for
All assessing records. And
Well, and we're struggling to get everything in place too.
website
Um,
and post it, and they just don't have money.
Fulton County, now, let me tell the board this, Fulton County has ESNA online for taxpayers and the public. What they don't have is individual townships, land value tables, and poverty exemption guidelines, those have to be online as well. And the county, the economic condition factor, we put together, those tables have to be online too. So those 3 things that we can supply in PDF, the rest of it is just ESNA.
You're writing it down, Marty?
And Fulton County has it online. I went to Ogden County, asked them, how come, can't we work on that here? And the economic rep said, we're not gonna do that. And they said, why? You're gonna do it.
So we're getting BSNA, I think, from my understanding, we've already started some, and then I think they're hoping to go live like by the end of October. Did I have to request this? Because there was, I mean, obviously, the more you pick, the more the cost goes up on
Right.
stuff.
So
And
the
I don't think I
whole-
picked this.
if you could-
I don't know.
I don't know exactly how the Fulton County did it, how they have it available. I never even went to use it before. But we have a copy of this, and how much do we pay for them?
It's 1,000.
For BSNA.
Oh, it's, yeah, it's a,
So,
I think it's 1,000 a month or something.
and we can't just put it online, make it available, we have to pay to have everybody. I don't know how BSNA charges.
Right, I mean, it has to be functional to be able to afford it, but at the same time, if they make it into law, what's the penalty if you can't afford it? How's that fair to taxpayers? We're already running
and
on a thin line.
they're not supposed to be mandating anything to you that they don't fund. They don't use.
I was gonna say, if they make you do it, if they make you do something, they should have to provide
I
it.
have two laws that say they do that, but they, nobody gets money. Every amendment, and hopefully both say that if the state asks you to do something that costs money.
Well, who places the penalty?
There actually is, I haven't seen a penalty. The penalty is do a corrective action plan if you don't have it. So the penalty would be, okay, here's a corrective action plan, we're working on it. That's the corrective action, and they told us, your corrective action plan should be one sentence. It's nothing complicated,
And we
we're
don't,
working on it.
we don't have to do one because we didn't get more than 3 minutes against us.
Yeah, we didn't have to do corrective action, but that doesn't mean that we're out of not having to go to the webpage again.
You still want to be compliant.
Yeah, that's right. And the other thing we got Nick for was the Board of Review's certification page. We couldn't get that out of anybody, and what we got was what was used in the past was the attendance sheet for joining that class instead of certification. They actually sign. They sign the attendance page. It looks just like the certification page, but it isn't. So they want that certification page. This is what 40, 37, 31, 30.
Just a signature saying I was here,
Yeah,
and this is
no,
the wrong spot.
This is where I took it. This is the date I took it. Sign your name and date.
For their classes, or
For that they took that class.
so I need to call the Board of Review.
They nicked you for
Yeah.
that? Even though someone signed an attendance sheet?
Yeah. So this is what happened.
Seems fair.
This is the form they want. This is the 31, 731. Name, the class you took, where you took it, the date you took it, your certified and you took it, the date. This is what has been used in the past is the attendance form.
Yep.
They sign their name,
Yep.
the date they were in and out, but they're not letting us do that anymore. We have to use this form. So we got a no for the board review certification.
Was I given this?
I think I said it a few times, but the board review is not quick.
Not to me, to them.
To anybody, yeah. Not to.
I don't think it is.
The board review just,
I don't have an email from.
they just,
You were just sending it to the file.
yeah, no, I sent it to Township.
Me.
It don't matter. We
I'm
we
sorry,
passed, we passed. You got the other things to us.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
the poverty exemption guidelines is,
No, he's in now with it.
poverty
Really?
exemption
Show up
guidelines.
late, you want to take the best chair?
Yes, could you show me it?
You've been through this before, your asset limit, needs to be on this line. When you. Let me get one.
Do I have that?
Yes, and then just, the board can act on
Because
that.
that's, Mike has to do that, right?
Okay, the board has to vote on the poverty exemption guidelines, that your asset limit is happy for the board. So, I've seen that, it's go from $2,000 to $20,000.
Yeah, it's a nice.
We'll give you for 15 minutes.
How we did that?
So if you find a copy of it, forward it over.
Or did we talk about getting examples and coming back to it? I think we talked about
I
getting
know we
examples
talked
and coming
about
back
this.
to it.
And it
Yeah,
was,
you can table it last
Like
week.
the board,
February?
the board didn't know what to put in for an asset limit, you wanted to study that. And I was saying, if you don't wanna give away poverty exemptions, make it low. If you wanna help people out that are in a fix,
Yeah.
make it a little higher.
So we missed the
They're both-
deadline on that, or we can still get it?
No, they have to be put together, so we flunked that question, so we only got a no for that
What's the
question.
next deadline?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Good.
What did you call that?
The
Poverty
poverty exemption guidelines. With the asset.
Do we necessarily have to do a special meeting, or can this be held at our next meeting?
You can do it.
And does this have to become a resolution?
It doesn't have to be a resolution, it can be a policy or a
Policy.
resolution. This template form is set up for a resolution. But you can say, you guys can just vote on it being a policy and.
Oh, it does say resolution.
I might have dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, pass.
All right.
You pass.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Yeah, anybody have any questions about the review or assessing in general or anything?
Yeah, just make sure Carp Lake Township assessing is the cheapest in the state.
I
Thank you
do
very
have
much.
questions, but I think it's more relevant afterwards, but maybe, I had a resident come in and wanna know why their taxes went up.
We got a perfect page for you.
You give them my phone number.
Nice.
Give them my phone number. The only day I'm not there is Wednesdays at Lake Township. Always one of my whole county ones. When you're talking about BSNA, Carp Lake Township has paid for BSNA assessing. It used to be, the office computer,
We get the bill,
and
it's
yeah,
for you.
that license, you put it on, it's me, computers as well.
Oh, okay.
Cause I'm running on 4. So then I could give you the, it used to be Lake Township, and who was that, what was the trainer that, here, went to Oklahoma? Cynthia access it, and then that computer crashed, I guess it just never got.
Our computers are crashing, it's our next thing.
If you want it, I can send you a download anytime you want. Every 3 months you can look at anybody's property record card.
And where did where do my values come from my assessment change notice? Really nice, people say, answer some more questions about this.
Maybe I
I'll shoot it.
BSNA is accessible. How'd you put that? I can.
It's a township license, so you could have BSNA put the assessing on any computers that you want, and then I'll give you my database and I can keep you as updated as often as you want.
How much do we need to be in your loop?
Like,
I mean, what does it affect us being involved in what you do, or just for answering
general
questions, or?
questions, general questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Taxable values there, calculating the millage rate on your taxable value and approximate what your taxes are gonna be.
Okay.
People ask all the time what classification mine, this way.
Yes.
People ask all the time, is my bar on there? It filled out 3 years ago, is my bar still on there? Not being able to say, that guy just put a great big pole barn up, is that on his card? And it's perfectly, everything except for everything's public records for personal profit statements.
Well, I have a couple, what do they call 'em? Little abbreviations like RD or R21,
Okay.
like,
I think that's for zoning, is it? Those
Yeah.
abbreviations.
Dad, do you know them? My heart, because I have some for you, and we don't know what they are. Okay, never mind.
It'll be in your zoning, your initials are defined in your zoning ordinance. All the things in the resolution should be defined in your.
R is resolution.
Okay. Happy? Marie, happy?
I think so.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Green Park is up next. Bonanza Falls, it was brought to the attention. Bonanza Falls Greenwood sign needed to be replaced. Couple of quotes to replace the sign. Quote number 1 is from UP Custom Steel in the amount of $575. This is a one-sided steel sign. You want it to be seen from both directions. Double the amount for $1150. Quote number 2 is $837 from Marquee Mill, which is a two-sided sign made of cedar. It will be finished with an outdoor polyurethane finish with a UV protectant. Sign cost also includes 1 free refinish after 3 years if needed.
Did anybody get that? I don't know if she printed it, but I'll
Yeah,
pass it
they're here.
around. This is what the sign would look like,
Both, I guess.
a little bit more